It's time for another double shot. Here we are, Monday, a week after the election. And my question for you is, at what point do some of the people locally who have gotten unhinged, when do they put the pieces back together, or is it going to be worse for the next 4 years than it was the first time Trump was elected? It's insane, some of the... You don't need a therapy duck. Sorry.
Quactavius.
Yeah.
Yeah, University of Oregon. That's a good one. Am I moving my head okay? I've been told...
He's all passive-aggressive now because we told him to stop moving all over the place because he doesn't know how to... We can't frame this dum-dum when he's like this the whole time.
Because my head moves around too much. I guess I'm kind of an animated speaker.
Yeah. Someone didn't fix his hair, by the way, before he sat down.
Oh, no. Does it look bad?
Yeah. Okay, you fixed it. It was one hair that was up.
All right.
So when do people turn to normalcy again? Or do they?
I think some people are broken and they cannot be
Forever.
fixed. I think they're broken and they cannot be fixed, and the only thing that will fix it is when they eventually get their way, and who knows how long that's going to be.
That's the problem with living in a place like a Seattle, where you're just surrounded by other people who think like you. Mm-hmm. You have a media that tells you everything you want to hear. Yeah. You're just watching MSNBC, except for maybe the 3 minutes you hate watch Sean Hannity, I guess. And you've been fed all of these lies. Some people, I think, are legitimately frightened because they believe the crazies who told them, we're going to get internment camps and abortion's going to be banned. In fact, we're going to ban adoption too. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here, guys?
I have a phrase that I've come up with. I call it somebody who is living in a bubble, right? You're surrounded on all sides. It's a bubble. You're living in a bubble.
I've not heard that.
Sometimes I also refer to it as, and people haven't ever said this before, but as an echo chamber. You're just saying the same thing.
Oh my God, that's really clever.
It's echoing back.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Someone trademark that.
Well, I already have. So they can't have
I meant for you.
Yeah. I think it's going to be very difficult for some people. And we need to be kind. And we need to be patient.
Do we have to be kind and patient?
We need to be gracious.
Because I feel like we should normalize this.
No, I want to be, because there's a lot of...
I don't want to be mean. I'm just saying,
I don't want to be mean.
Do we have to pretend that what they're feeling is legitimate? That's all.
Golly, you got me.
Right,
no, that's tough. Only because I'm a grown-up, and when I don't get my way, I still have to show up and do my job and live my life. Mm-hmm. I teach the same thing to my 4 sons. I'm always saying, listen, when you guys don't get what you want, you don't just get to stomp and whine and cry in the corner.
You're not a liberal.
You've got to come out, and you still got to put pants on, buddy. You've still got to show up.
You've got MAGA kids, though.
I wouldn't call them MAGA kids.
I would.
I wouldn't call them MAGA kids.
Yeah, little MAGA kids.
Don't say that. That's mean.
Why is that mean?
No, I'm just kidding.
You don't love your MAGA kids?
I love my kids, regardless of who they voted for.
But here's the funny thing. Yeah, like your 7-year-old voted for Trump.
My 7-year-old, well, he can't vote because he's 7. But he did come to, this is on the night before the election. He's asking all these questions because they've been talking about it in class. And he goes to a public school, and he says, Dad, this was really funny. He goes, can we elect the person who was president last time? And I don't talk politics around my kids ever. Mm-hmm. I want them to be normal kids, so they should have be just blissfully unaware of the world outside our crazy door until they're 18.
Until they get thrown in the internment camps.
Until they get thrown.
Then they can worry.
No, but he said he goes things were better when he was president. And I was just like he was referencing the economy, and I was just like, where is he here? I'm like, he's not hearing this at his public school. I don't think.
He felt more financially secure as a 3-year-old.
Yeah, when he was tiny baby. And then he goes, everyone in my class is voting for Trump. And I was like, really?
Yeah. I
was shocked by that. Because they were talking about it in class. He goes, all my friends are voting for Trump. And I said, really?
I like it. They're voting for Trump.
Yeah. And they're 7, it's pretty funny.
So you got a little MAGA kid. I love it. It's good.
What I'm trying to raise my kids to have is an open mind, and to be open to, maybe there's some policies over here that you like, or ones over here.
Oh, like you wouldn't kick your kid out if he came out as a socialist.
Well, no. Not my house.
Done. Not
my house.
Which is ironic, because technically it does feel more socialist for him to live off of your labor. We'll get into that in another double shot. We'll see you next time. Hey, it's Jason Rantz here with Scott Rarucka from Legacy Group Capital. He's their CEO. So let's talk about someone who wants to invest in real estate. They don't quite know where to go, what to do, where to start, but they do know, obviously, that right now the market is really, really hot. So you're the place to do it. How do you help?
Yeah. So how we help is, we've been investing in the greater Seattle area for over 20 years, and we have a historical track record that is we're super proud of. Double-digit returns over time with no investor losses. And if you can find somebody else out there that's done that, you should probably talk to them. And how we really do it is we're lending on real estate, and we're also acquiring real estate and building it and developing it. All those things come out of a fund that people invest into. So there's lending and there's acquisition. And then we share in profits with all of our investors on both those activities. Jason, most people can't do that on their own. They're not going to go develop properties. They're not going to go be a bank and lend money. But they can jump in with us and they can be that developer and they can be that lender, but it's underneath our umbrella with a 20-year track record that's unparalleled to anything that you'll find out there. We've been told that we're one of the best kept secrets in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't want it to be a secret. I want everyone to know just about what it is you do. The Legacy Group Capital family of funds offer short-term 90-day investments at 7%. Longer-term investments, they've averaged double-digit returns. Just go to legacyg.com.